Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to your reading for the next 3 months. This is going to be a general reading. We're going to look into the events, the things. The coffee cup is going to speak to us through the symbols and also maybe letters, the people. And also we're going to look into some tarot to see what's the effects of the past and what's coming your way in the future. And if this resonates, don't forget to give this one a like, share. Also, hit subscribe to expand your energy to the universe. Let's dive in and see what's happening for you, okay? I see there's a pathway right here, and there's a carrot at the end of the pathway. Carrots can be something that is, okay, I feel like this pathway is showing up within the third month. And there's a tears of joy coming forward before that timeline because it was staying like this. Maybe within first month, you might receive some good news from outside sources. Another thing with this carrot's energy, but you are staying where you are, okay? You're not really going to that outside source. The outside source might be coming to you. For some of you, I feel like maybe this is even a person or like a relationship that you're manifesting. You maybe are not really consciously, but someone that is coming into your life. And maybe you think that, oh, in order to have a relationship, I need to go out there, I need to start dating. But this can be something that is going to look like it's a coincidence, but it's going to be the chain of events that is connecting you with this person. Another thing here, there's a carrot. Like I said, the carrot on a stick in front of the swine of the pig kind of looks like a trap. It is most of the time a trap that can put you in a cycle that you are not going to feel satisfied. So there might be something outside of you. I see there's another person right here. Maybe this is another person that is looking so good from outside. Maybe you are wondering, oh, maybe it's a job. Oh, how would that feel like to be in that space? Maybe you're feeling attracted and trying to manifest it, but it seems like it's a carrot on a stick, okay? It's not something that is going to be beneficial. This shows up with the third month or even the end of the second month timeline, outside of your comfort zone. And so if this is something that you truly want to experience, then you can go ahead and try to make it happen. But it seems like at the end, you're going to just receive a carrot, you see? Like, and maybe you have to just pull that carrot out of the earth and just wash it. It's not going to be something satisfying at the end of the day. So, but there's a second pathway showing up here. The second pathway can be something different, bright and illuminating, and there's a chunk of money at the end of it, and you don't have to travel a long pathway here. The path can also indicate the process that you're going to follow. Okay, this can be like a long process. There's this umbrella here, upside down umbrella. Can be also like a rainy time you're going to have when you pursue that. And at the end, you're going to get the carrot. It's not going to be something satisfying. It's just going to be a carrot dangling in front on a stick. Other than that, there's a shorter pathway, and is actually it has a bag of money at the end of it. So I feel like this is inspirational. You're going to come to a solution. You're going to find that inspiration, and whichever is the easiest is going to the one gets you the bag, basically. So you're going to have some discernment here. You're going to actually use, maybe even analyze things, use your logic, take a pen and paper, write the benefits, and that will release the information that you need to you, okay? Another thing I see in the bottom here in your heart space, I see like a squirrel at first, but when I look at it, it just looks like a strange animal right there on the bottom, okay? Let's see closer. Kind of looks like a meerkat. I don't know if you know that animal. It's an earthy animal. It's cautious animal. It's in your heart space, so maybe you are actually stepping into something. You're surrounded by here a black hole, meaning maybe like even if you start some things, they're getting lost in time. Maybe the life is happening and you're leaving them to the side. And that's why, like, whenever you start something very passionately, it just fizzles out. But this meerkat energy, I feel that you need to start things slowly rather than rushing into it, and maybe even planning it and just doing one thing at a time rather than doing 20 things at one day. So it is suggesting maybe if you want to avoid the black hole of losing time, you need to just start doing things maybe once a day. Not like dedicating a whole day to one thing and then leave it forever, which can be like the problem of an swords and the air signs, because intellectual mind, you can get extremely focused on one thing, and then you pass the whole day, but then you get bored of it because you can pass on to another thing. The next day you have another project, another thing of life actually you need to handle. So this is telling you there is something valuable in your hand, but you shouldn't just jump into it and just rush it so you can get bored of it. Okay, take it slowly. Another thing I see here, there are two pathways opening. There's a legal paper in the middle of that. Legal paper has some cloudness on top of it. So within the first month, this can be symbolizing, within a month timeline, the cloud can be symbolizing not having clarity about a situation. Okay, and it seems like here this can be maybe about like money, can be about a contract, can be a travel approval. Maybe you want to move because there are pathways here. This is an approval or finding a proper home. Seems like the clouds are going to part. You're going to get the clarity that you want. You're going to get the approval that you want. And then the pathway opens to you that you're going to start planning and maybe even hitting the road. Another thing here, I see two mouse right there arguing about things. So, or you are actually riding a dolphin right here. You have a mouse in front of you. Mouse tend to represent someone, maybe rat, or the mouse is actually someone who is stealing things, or maybe who's trying to cheat something out of you financially. This can be maybe like you're trying to rent a house, which is not really that valuable, but they're trying to charge you a higher price, or you are actually maybe trying to sell something. This is a wholesaler coming and want to buy it for peanuts. So seems like here you're aware of what's going on right there, and your heart is above here. Like you're not really, your heart is telling you to stay away from it, but you might feel like, I need to make this happen because I need this money, I need this place. That can actually put you in a stuck position, in a box right here. So like there's a box, you're boxed in. So if this is a contract that you're trying to sign, or something you're trying to take care of right away, or maybe even this is about like something that somebody's coming to you. Example I'm gonna give, like, oh, I have so much toothpaste, they're so cheap, and you want to buy it because this toothpaste is something that we use all the time. So it can have something poisonous in it. It is not really aligning with you. Rat is not a positive energy, it's a negative energy. So it's about being aware of it, first of all, and second of all, asking the question. You don't have to answer the question, but asking the question, what else can be done? What are the options available to me? When you ask the question, universe answers. Okay, within 3-4 days the universe sends you the answer. It's about looking, instead of going in with conviction, going in with affirmation. Okay, another thing I see here, there's actually 3 crescent moons showing up, which is a positive sign because it can be representative of a legal thing actually being taken care of. Can be governmental help coming forward, like an authority also showing up for you and helping you out. This seems like within the second month timeline, and can be connected to this issue, this business thing. Maybe if you're dealing with a business or idea, the person can be related to that, but I feel like it can also have a separate effect. And there's also a skull showing up here. This is Scorpio energy. So what happens is, I feel like this person's trying to maybe convince you into something that you don't want to do, but you feel forced to. If you can wait for a couple more weeks, or maybe just spend that time for that couple more weeks actually doing things that are like productive things on maybe other parts of your life. Seems like here there's an good news coming. You're gonna get the support, you're gonna get the solution, and also the death card is showing you that there's gonna be also an abrupt ending on this person's situation. You're going to see maybe why they were actually pushing you. Okay. For some of you, this can even be because marriage is a contract. Maybe somebody actually wants to, okay, let's get married right away because of a certain thing. And that will come to surface, that you will realize. I know this marriage is not really a rush decision, but maybe you are on the brink of it. And sometimes it happens. So if that's the case, it's just wait for a while. Do not rush into it, okay? And I see letter A here. This can be in someone's first name or the last name. I see you. You can be also your energy and also some, but it's again someone's name. I see letter T here. T is behind this call, so T can also be representative of the T, the gossip, the truth coming to surface, that you realizing, oh, this is why this didn't really go the way. And I feel like here, for sometimes we actually look for the good news in everything, but something is happening to us that becomes our good news. But in your case, I feel like maybe something is not really happening is going to be your good news, okay? I like to deliver positive news all the time, but this is also something, for me, it's good because I see a roof right here. If this is about a housing situation, something better is waiting for you. And I see there's a turkey right here. Turkey can symbolize productivity, growth, community supporting you, surrounding you. And this is actually maybe even peaceful neighbors if that's what you're desiring. Within the 3rd month timeline, there is a fountain of youth actually running down right there from the cave. So this can be, I see there are 2 people approaching to it. That can be a fountain of youth, can be a literal, maybe a resource, or maybe a diet, something that has that kind of like a health upgrading thing in it. Or this can be a passion that will really boost some things and change something within you, that will like washing under the fountain of youth, this warm water, warm and flowing water that is actually fulfilling you. This water represents emotional fulfillment as well. So it can be also, I see a person approaching that love coming in, and because they're outside, maybe you're not really allowing them to come in first, but it seems like they're gonna be allowed in that space. This can be a partnership. This can be true love, romantic love. This can be coming together with a person, maybe even can be helping you buy more time, maybe expand your time, can be coming as an assistance, or maybe someone to organize your furniture or something. It can be like that, like it can be a support coming in the slightest way. It doesn't have to be massive way, but I feel like the effect will be massive. There are 2 legal papers showing up here. This can even maybe give you time to take care of other issues or matters you have in your hand. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see here there's even a fish, kind of reminds me of a fish or a bird also, but it's holding something in its hand, okay? It's like a big bag of something. Kind of long tail. Can be a snake tail, it looks like, but the body is big, so it kind of reminds me of maybe even a parrot with long feathers on the back. So it's carrying something though. It can be cargo. It can be maybe something that you have purchased or you want to purchase coming in the mail. This can be something maybe you have been looking for a while, a gift that you didn't really find it online, maybe it wasn't available to you. For some of you, sometimes what happens is you come up with an idea, oh, I wish that they would have invented this. And this can be something that you wish to be invented, that you're maybe ordering, but it's getting delivered with a bird represents the postal service, okay? It can also be a gift or something that is meant for you, also put in the mail. I see there's a masculine figure with a long nose in your heart space. This can be someone lying to you. They're close to your heart. Long nose, like a Pinocchio. Seems like here, you know that. You know, you're aware. Their nose or like their behavior is showing already, but you're not really maybe putting it on them. Seems like here that's going to also come to life, and you're going to recognize that. And also maybe this gift can be something that if this is someone that you're tolerating, maybe this is a spirit that you're working together with, or you are retired already, you have maybe someone a neighbor controlling the certain things. So it seems like here, when this gift comes to you, they're not going to be in your energy field anymore. You don't have to maybe say yes to those things, or you can totally, absolutely ignore them. Okay, let's dive into the saucer, the energy. Let's see the yes and no question here. This is something that has some time, because let me tell you, because your energy ran out, the water flow, and then you gather up your energy. With such little energy, you're creating amazing things. So this can be something like I mentioned, that maybe you're trying to do everything at once and you don't really have time for this little thing to make it happen. Maybe even making it happen can be even focusing on it. Focusing on the feeling of having it, like manifesting it consciously. Okay, maybe you don't really have time for it either, even though this is your desire. And because it seems like the energy is running out, like I said, there's of maybe day-to-day things are really consuming at this point. So what happens is, though, when you take a break from everything, you collect the energy and then it starts flowing easily. Yesterday, for example, we had a long day with my sister that she had to do some things in like hospital. Yeah. So we went there. I'm thinking like we went to a big building. That's what I was thinking. So in the hospital, and we came back home. She's like, oh, I need to do something. I need to clean up. I need to do this. I need to do that. I told her, like, let's take a break. Let's rest for like 30 minutes. Take a little nap, watch TV, just let it go for 30 minutes, okay? Because life goes on. The day is 24 hours. We still have time. 30 minutes is not going to help you gain anything or lose anything. And then after that 30 minutes, you rested, took a little nap, 5-minute nap, and woke up again. She loves volleyball games. She was watching some. And then we got boosted up. We got taken care of a lot of things. We cleaned up, and this, like, a lot of things have been taken care of after that 30 minutes break. So I feel like here, that's the energy that is necessary for you. Okay, that you need to take that 30 minutes break, and then you see the energy is accumulating and helping you even focus better on your desire, and maybe even do things about it, or even like this can be about the manifestation also. It actually starts flowing to you easier when your mind is rested. Okay, let's dive into, now we're going to look into your tarot. Okay, this is going to be a deep dive. I want to look into also past effects and what you can do. A different type of spread we will do this time. This is your current situation. It seems like the world is showing me that you have already completed a cycle and starting something new. The leap of faith. This is the Libra. This is the Fool energy. And 8 of Gabriel. Oh, wow. The things are going to start flowing really well. Okay, so the world might be showing up because maybe you are completing a cycle or a timeline. Maybe you have been working in a certain, like, let's say in a job, and this can be retirement and completing that and starting something new and with like passion and love. And I see on the bottom, it caught my eye, the 6 of Raphaels is representative of childhood. Maybe you have a childhood dream or a long-term, long life dream, or this can be a dream of fun, enjoyment, that you're going to get the chance to even step into it, take a new approach to it, start anew from the zero. And we have also dog here. Dog can be your loyal companions, people that are supporting you, do what gives you joy. And I feel like that's going to also have this kind of maybe even children's clothing, children's book. It can be related to children as well. But the world represents that you're closing a cycle. The cycle can be mental cycle, okay? Can be like, okay, I'm done with this story. I'm not going to dwell on this anymore. Or I'm not going to blame others or blame what has happened in that situation. I'm going to learn my lesson and move on to the next adventure. It can be also retirement or graduating, like closing a life cycle and maybe starting something new, deciding and planning it out. Okay, when you have that clear intention, and I feel like 6 of Raphaels is, that's why it is the clarity. Okay, this is the type of thing that I want to do. That's the 6 of Raphael. And I feel this children's energy here. Like I mentioned, mentioned, this is a general reading. This can be about your children or your childhood dream, or maybe something that you do for children, children's clothing. And the thing is going to accelerate really fast, okay? And a great deal of activity might coming in, a lot of good news coming in, approvals, and maybe even opportunities, finances, resources might really pop here left and right, okay, when you make your decision and start moving towards it. Let's see. This is going to be the past effects. Okay, it seems like here, the recent past, you decided to take things slowly. Like I mentioned, take it slowly. Maybe in the recent past, you already decided that, okay, I'm going to take things slowly. Time to act upon your dreams. Creativity is rewarded and the resources are going to show up, but you're not going to rush into this thing. You're going to use your creativity, but you're going to plant your seeds like the Knight of Pentacles here. Take your steps carefully and you're going to create a legacy with this new thing, okay? And let's see one more. And also 15, you have a lot of major arcana here. This is the Devil card. You might get into the mood of over-analyzing. Maybe in the past, okay? This is the past, recent past. You used to over-analyze things and you put yourself under a lot of burden. Maybe you're thinking that you're not doing enough. You didn't do enough. That's why it ended up this way. It seems like here, that's going to come, that wasn't the surface, that's always there sitting, and in the past you realize that that might be the thing actually maybe slowing down your progress or process, maybe just making your process much more complicated. What I feel like you're going to also become aware of that thought, okay? And let's see how will the situation. Okay, this is going to be what you can do in the present. I'm sorry. We have star here. And then the lastly, we're going to look into how will the situation evolve. Seems like here in the present, what you can do is star is wish fulfillment. Focus on your stars. Focus on your dreams. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. And that's going to help end up these difficult situations if you have any. Another thing I feel here, we have the Three of Ariels energy. Do what you love. A great time of a time of great personal growth in your career, artistic endeavors, working with others. And this is Three of Pentacles energy is actually creating a teamwork. Okay, so what I feel here, what you can do in the present moment, focus your mind and intentionally focus on the thoughts that are actually making you feel good rather than the things that are actually lowering your energy down. Also, try to team up with like-minded people, or even the people that are not even like-minded with you, but they maybe want to work, they want to help, they want to contribute to something, and you can find those and align with their energy, and they will follow you, they will improve your work when you bring together the right people. And the Chariot also indicates like determination and self-control, discipline, but also it means that moving towards it, taking steps towards it. Star is mental thinking towards your desires. The Chariot is taking action towards it, okay? Taking one step at a time. And I feel here with the Eight of Gabriel and Chariot, I feel like they have both the same energy of rushing. The things are actually flooding. Floodgates are opening. You're running towards it, galloping towards your desires. Seems like here your mental energy is going to be so strong during this time, okay? This next 3 months, your mental power is going to be so strong and so expansive to like bringing the right energies to you. So when you focus mentally on your desire, the opportunities are going to actually reveal themselves much faster than maybe usual what was in the past. That's why maybe the decision coming, the devil coming here, because it keeps reminding you the past. Oh, it didn't work that way. It's not going to work this way anymore or in this timeline. But it seems like it will. Let's see what we have for the next 3 months for you. Four of Ariels is telling me some of you might actually make very good money, okay, in this situation, or attract resources, abundance, wealth, and maybe even people. If this is something, maybe you're looking for a new school, you're going to find many of them. The Four of Pentacles is actually like putting yourself up in a box. When the many things come in, it can be extremely exciting for you. At the same time, can be scary. So you might actually lock yourself up, okay? So that's why I said, like, if you are all of us are actually, we have a glass ceiling and it's really scary to go over that. If that's the case in the future, what you can do is practice giving and receiving. Giving can be material giving or emotional giving. Okay, when you feel helpless, this is someone from Gabrielle Bernstein. She's one of my favorite, I even have her cards, self-help author. And she says, when you're feeling helpless, help someone. Okay, that can be the situation here. In the future, you can go out there and help someone mentally, physically. Maybe you can share, give food or work in certain places that can help people. They're helping people. That can actually remove your mind of the energy of the lack, and that can bring more abundance into your life. Another thing here is, if you're resistant to change, you might have to work on that as well. Okay, extremes, don't go to extremes of how you spend or save money. Also, that's the future that you might actually, before seeing what's going to happen, do not expand too much or shrink too much. And let's see what we have. You might have some, what's going to happen in the future. I feel like the next 3 months you're going to have some intuitive insights. What's happening, the gut feeling will guide you. So whenever you have that kind of intuitive guidance, it's good to maybe be prepared and take action. Perspective change is going to happen for you, and you're going to realize that there's a better way to take care of things. So it might require you to take a pause, reflect, and dare to be different, do things differently than others. Another thing, I saw it on the cup as well. There's a pathway that, okay, opening, maybe someone is inviting you, come over here, there's a wonderful thing happening, and you might hold back in the future. You're not take steps towards it. Use your gut feeling. Your intuition will guide you towards the right direction. And before you step into that, you become aware that that might not really the best option for you, because there's a second and easier pathway. There's a better way to do things. So do not force this door open. You might tend to do that. Five of Swords are actually representative of that. This situation doesn't serve you. Like maybe you're trying to pursue something that doesn't really, it's done and gone. And I feel like maybe you're pursuing something from the past. I'm trying to understand why this future showed up like this. Because you're fearful that things are not really going to end up the way you want it to be. But the thing is, it seems like you're going to release that whatever is holding you back, and you're going to find and break free from, yeah, exactly. You're going to break free from what's holding you back. That's going to give you a different strength. So when you know better, you do better. This can be like a legal struggle. This can be a relationship struggle that you're going through, that it seems like you're going to change your perspective about it. You're going to have a different approach. And when you change your approach, what's going to happen is whoever doesn't belong in that picture is going to fall out. Whatever doesn't belong in that high energy, that's going to fall out of the picture, and you're going to actually get out of that mental prison if you're putting yourself in a box. And also you're going to start manifesting your desires, make your wish, dreams come reality. This is your 9 of Cups energy, and you're going to experience a time of joy. Okay, now we're going to get to the oracle. Let's see what's the blockage. I feel like there's a blockage here. Okay, let's see what the blockage is for you. Is there anything that needs to come to surface that you can realize and let go? Your higher self is talking to you all the time. I feel like the blockage is not really receiving the information coming in. I know this is highly spiritual, and you might be asking, like, how am I going to hear the higher self? Journaling. Not journaling, but intentionally writing down, my higher self, my angels, spirits, and guides, please write through me the answers that I need. These are the questions that I have. And start writing without stopping. It doesn't matter. You can write down your grocery list, but because you're connecting with the energy, it's going to take control. And that will give you the answers. So what needs to be resolved is connecting with higher self. This can be through prayer, meditation. There's extremely spiritual. This is actually from too material to spiritual. It's turning, guys. So your material desires might have spiritual solutions, okay? And let's see. And the healing will come forward when you let go of what has happened in the past. If you keep thinking about, I have planted my seeds, but it didn't really end up the way I wanted to be. It seems like this is a different timeline. This is a different situation now. You're going to, when you let go of what has happened, you're going to be able to experience what you truly want. And finally, we have a milestone as the outcome. Milestone is your upgrade, basically. Okay, overall, getting recognition, support, and maybe your success is being realized. Okay, and you might even get some like here like an upgrade, basically. Okay, this, I feel this energy here too. If this is actually also completing a cycle, maybe that has been holding you back. Okay, so you can start a new journey with a lot of force. And like I said, the letting go and your higher self can be also telling you here that these are going to come to surface. Maybe you're going to try to force things to make it happen mentally. Maybe you're going to feel fears to that's not going to happen, but finally you're going to release yourself out of it. Okay, I want to pull one more card here. I'm going to ask the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Libras through unconditional love. Thank you. Water spirit, manifesting dreams, guys. Yes, that's a yes. The universe says yes. Okay, always says yes. It doesn't really differentiate. That's why this is actually a good sign to ask the right questions, because ask for the things that you desire. That's about manifesting your dreams, and your dreams can come true, really. But in order to do that, you need to take some steps. The first one is knowing that you deserve it, you're worthy of it, and act as if your dreams are fulfilled. Move your body like you achieved success in your dreams, and most importantly, take some steps towards it. If you are sitting down and waiting for the things to come to you, that can actually slow the process. The water's energy here is representative of your emotions, and like in everything, okay, having too much of emotions can be actually draining, okay? Or a little can be unfulfilling. So it's about balancing these feelings within you, focusing on the positive ones most of the time. And if you have a negative one, finding a way to release it. You can try other spiritual or even like psychological ways to clear that. Seems like, though, this is all improving with the star, the manifesting dreams, that you are on the right pathway. Like you are on the pathway to manifest the dreams, but you can use your own method of attracting them to yourself, okay? Or maybe even come up with other methods. Let's pull one more. Here we have a sigil right here. The sigil can actually help you maybe even release what's holding you back and or attract the things you want. We have achievement with award, accolade, or contract. And this kind of looks like the same cup right here. So some of you are achieving amazing awards, receiving awards, and also maybe like getting great achievements this timeline, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.